I'm just trying to see if this works. Don't know if anyone is out there because I'm new and I don't know what to do. I know the Great Legend Show is doing a live thing right now, so I don't want to be cutting into his stream. So I'm just testing this out to see if I'm smart enough to figure out how to live stream. I don't know. So far, I've got a whopping 0 people watching, so that's nice. If this is correct, I don't know if it's correct. Who knows? Like I said, I'm new. I don't know what to do. Let's see here. Yes, I have 2 viewers. That's pretty cool. If you guys can hear me, if the other viewer can hear me or whatnot, let me know. If it's my mom, I apologize. Hey, what's going on, man? This is my first attempt at a live stream. I don't know what I'm doing, so bear with me. Was that Jean Paul? Is that right? Did I get that right? I haven't figured out how to put the chat on the screen, so I'm actually using my phone right below the screen to see the chat, so it might be a little bit delayed. Oh, I got you. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I really like Kiss myself. I remember collecting the McFarlane toys, and when those came out with the Kiss figures, those were awesome. I don't know if you guys ever had those. I used to work at what's that place called? Babbage's or Software, etc. When they started carrying the McFarlane line, that was one of the first ones that they carried. Yeah, it says I have 5 viewers. So I actually just got some books just yesterday, and they're nothing special, but they were all like like I paid less than like 50 cents a piece for them, and I got them sitting right here. Like this is, and I'm not too familiar with them. They're newer, kind of the time frame I didn't collect. This was X-Force #1. I don't know. I'm gonna struggle with the glare. I got this variant cover of X-Force #4. It's kind of cool looking. I don't know. Not a huge fan of the variant covers, but you know, they're there. I got this one, new X-Men. This is number 149. Kind of cool cover. I don't even know who that character is. Let's see. I got this X-Men. It's number 157. I just like the blue. Kind of cool. Kind of struggling with the glare on this, but you know, that's what all live streams are. Just show a bunch of books where the glare is so bad you can barely see them. So might as well just be a part of the pack, right? Here's number 158. Got that one. That's a great looking cover. I don't know, I picked this one up the other day, which is kind of cool. Been trying to collect all the 25th anniversary books, and that was the Amazing Spider-Man one. And I got this one, great older Captain Marvel. This one was like $4. Price tag still on there, but great Iron Man cover on there. Very cool. It's just it's really plain and simple looking, you know. It's not too much flash, but you just kind of nice to see the character. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know what all the ones are in the 25th anniversary set, so I got to do some research and look those up. But I don't think any of them are very expensive, which is nice. Maybe the X-Men one, but I think I already have that one. So I got this the other day, and this is my Lenora bank. I don't know if you watch my sneak peek videos, she's always in it, but this was always at the comic book store where I do the sneak peek videos, and they only had one left, so I wanted to buy it before they sold it. So it's kind of cool. Hey, there's a Damon. He said dolly. This is not a dolly. You're the one that has all the dollies, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Dolly boy. Here's a dolly. I have this dolly. How about that one? Dolly. Here is a couple more books. X-Men 190. It's a great looking cover. Eventually, I'll start reading comic books. This is kind of sad. I've only read just out of all the years I've collected books, I've only read just a few of them. So I'm more of an art guy myself. Good morning from Sweden. Very cool. What's up, Sweden? How you doing, Geeky GMT? Always love all the comments that you leave for me. It's awesome. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. You guys can probably see that's my green screen right behind me that I use in my videos. And, you know, I'm actually in my bedroom, and all the videos I shoot are like in my bedroom. So everything in my room is just kind of packed together in different areas and stuff. So that's part of the green screen I use. So it's very cool. I just tacked it up there and it stays up there. Geeky, I'm just showing some books and trying out this live stream thing. I've never done it before, so I thought I'd give it a shot. I think Legends, the Great Legend Show, is doing a live stream right now. I'm not trying to take anything away from him. I'm just trying to figure out how this works, because I'm middle age and I'm struggling with this type of new technology. I need my kids here. Mean America asked me if I own a lot of comics. Mean America. So right now I'm actually doing a tally, and I'm very close to 10,000 books. And it's really kind of sad when you think about it, because I stopped collecting comics for many years. And for the many years I stopped collecting, I only had like 2 long boxes full of books that I kept, and they just kind of sat in my closet. And then a little over a year ago, this guy that's in the live feed right now, Damon, he said, "Hey, there's a comic book store that opened up down the street." And I went to this comic book store a little over a year ago, and I got hooked right away collecting again. And within a year, I've picked up 10,000 books. So it's just so stupid. I buy a lot in bulk, but that's pretty cool. All the books that I'm showing right here, these X-Men ones, these are all less than $1, like 50 cents. White Nova, what's going on? Nice to see you. Very cool. Man, this is awesome. We got people in here like talking to me and stuff. I don't feel so lonely. So, Youngsta Fam, how's it going? Very cool. Just showing some books, trying out this live feed thing, seeing if anybody wants to see me. Yeah, White Nova 10,000. That's a lot. It's ridiculous, a lot in such a short amount of time, and it's just all consuming. And frankly, I just don't know where to put them all. But I keep buying. I'm actually buying another 300 books tomorrow. A short box full of books for like $40. It's all mainly X-Men and Green Lantern. Well, let me show you some books so you guys just don't look at my face this whole time. So I got this one. This one is X-Men number 200. God, that's a great looking cover. Maybe I'll even open this one up someday. Probably not. 200. So, Geeky, what's it like in Sweden right now? Is it nice out? Is it raining? I'd like to know. Around the world we go. So very cool. Just so you guys know, if you're subscribed to my channel, and I know a few of you are, and some of you I might not know, but they might be. There's the 500 subscriber contest going on right now. So feel free to check out that video and enter the contest. Anybody can enter. You don't have to make a video. If you do, that's great. I'd love to see them. But if you just want to leave a comment, that'll give you an entry into the contest. So take the time to do it, and you can win a bunch of stuff, because I'm giving away a crap ton of stuff. So very cool. Okay, so the human lifespan is less than 1,000 months. That hurts, but it's the truth. It says we craze possessions, spending all the money to borrow things. Yeah, what else are you gonna do? I could just sit there and watch TV, but I'd rather go spend 50 cents on some pieces of paper. So. White Nova said, "What's your favorite title? Hero?" That's a tough question, because there's so many stuff out there. I would say growing up as a kid, this is really stupid, but I liked the West Coast Avengers for some reason. That little mini series kind of got me collecting books, and then it didn't last very long, so I immediately jumped into the Uncanny X-Men. Just a great run, and Chris Claremont having that huge run of where he wrote every book for 20 years was just fantastic. So I would say, I'm a big X-Men fan still. Love the characters, all the continuity of the storylines. Those are just fantastic. So I got that one. There's Storm. I don't know what she's doing. Maybe she's trying to catch some rain in her mouth. I don't know. Whatever. Let's see. Geeky says it's been crazy here. Normally it's around 15 to 20 degrees Celsius. Last 3 weeks it's been 25 to 30 Celsius. Okay, so I don't know what Celsius translates to. So I'm assuming that means it's hot. Well, whatever, right? Okay. 960 months equals 80 years. Okay, well, if I can make it to 960 months, that would be fantastic. So very cool. Paul Stevens, hello from Toronto. He's from Toronto. What's going on, Toronto? I love Canada. I love it. Love it. I used to work customer service for Microsoft Xbox. I worked in the hardware department. And I got to tell you, anybody from Canada was the nicest people in the world. I would sit there and tell them that their machine was broken, and they'd be like, okay, that's fine. You tell that to someone here in the States, oh, man, that's not what they want to hear. Paul Stevens, yeah, very international in here. We get the whole world coming together. This is like that Live Aid concert back in the 80s. The old school X-Men cartoon was awesome by Youngsta Fam. It was. And the reason why it was awesome was because the whole story arc lasted the whole season. It wasn't like basically one episode and that was it. You had to watch every season to see the whole story arc. And it was like the only cartoon that did that. So, yeah, it was awesome. Okay, White Nova, thank you for the update. So 95, yeah, there we go. White Nova helping me out, letting me figure out the Celsius and Fahrenheit, doing a good thing. Geeky, why can't we have the same system all over the world? Because we like to make it hard for people. Simple won't cut it. So we try to make it difficult as we possibly can. So that's why it's a quarter pounder with cheese and not a Royale with cheese. Let me show you another book. So I got this one. This one's really cool looking. Carnage #1. I didn't even know this book existed until yesterday. So that was cool. I got this for 50 cents. So that was awesome. And then I got Carnage #2. Very cool looking cover. I think I got the glare off. I think it looks better. Nice. Carnage #2. All right. This is very cool. I like these ones. They had the Spidey runs in the 80s, I believe it was. And so I found this. This is Spidey #1, the newer one. But that's a great looking cover. A lot of fun. And then I found Spidey #2 as well. And this one looks awesome. I love that cover. What is that? Sandman? Yeah. Yeah, that's Sandman. God, just a great cover. Spidey #2. White Nova, am I reading any titles at the moment? The only one I could say I'm reading is Oblivion Song. And that one's been pretty good. They're on issue 3 right now, so I'm liking that. I did read issue 3 of the Barrier book, but the only reason is because there was no words in it, and I just flipped through the pages, and I was done like within 15 seconds. So that's the last book I officially read. But the series I'm reading right now is Oblivion Song by, Image? And I live in Oregon, right from Portland, and Image Comics is literally like 10 minutes away, and Dark Horse is like 5 minutes away, their main headquarters. So a big scene here in Portland, Oregon with independent titles. Um, those are the number one selling titles in Oregon by far. There's a book called Black Hammer, and that is the number one selling book in Oregon, more so than like Deadpool or any of the major things. So if you've ever seen Black Hammer, I think it's Dark Horse. You should check that out. Thunk Off. Come on. How's it going, man? Yeah, I can't stand that barrier calendar book. That's what I called it in my last sneak peek video. It's the calendar of comic books. It is. It's for one, it's an inch longer, which is just stupid. And the other thing is, it flips out like a calendar, and I've never liked those. The artwork and stuff I've looked at them is great, but it just gets me. It's one of my pet peeves. And if you've ever seen my pet peeves video, that one's not on there. But believe it or not, I am working on a second pet peeves video that will be out. It'll be my 100th video, so it's a ways off. But I've already been working on the list, and I have like 15 different things for pet peeves part 2. Not all of them are great, so I'm gonna whittle them down. But it should be a lot of fun. Looks like we got Don, the comic book junkie. He's in the house. He's got comic books coming out of every room in his house. It's just amazing. He shows that little spin around intro in his videos, and every time I see it, I get sick because there's so many books, and it's just fantastic. So Don, I was showing some X-Men books, and I was kind of sharing the fact that I've always liked X-Men. It's one of my favorite. And right now, I'm sitting on, I would say, 4 long boxes of X-Men comics in my collection, ranging from all the different, Astonishing X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, Classic X-Men, all that stuff. And also a big Wolverine fan. I know you're collecting those Wolverines. And I don't know if you got all the sets put together, but I'm pretty close to having every one in all his sets. So it's pretty cool. Mean America. Let's see. 1.5 years using the bathroom. Well, I got you beat on that, man. I mean, I've probably used the bathroom about 7 years of my 42 years on this planet. I love the bathroom. And, it's a great place to read comics. Not the ones that you want to sell on eBay. But, whatever. I got this one right here. This is Squadron Sinister #1. I like this one right here because they did this thing on the side panel with the character faces. And you can see this in the background, but it's kind of like that, which is, I wish I had this book. But oh my God, I'm handicapped, so give me a break. But anyway, it's kind of cool. I like how they did that. So it's kind of a retro look to it. Let's set this down. We got 9 people in here. That's awesome. I'm shooting for 10 because double figures is all I can count for. Let's see. I got another Squadron Supreme #1. It's a nice looking cover. Oh, you did complete all the volumes of Wolverine. That's awesome, man. It's a great run to have, and none of them are just gonna break the bank. At least not that I can think of. So, and it's such an iconic character. So, I mean, being able to get all his own titles, without just spending a fortune, is just awesome. So, it's really cool. Geeky, yeah, you're not the only. one of the stack of comics by the toilet. To be fair, mainly the ones that are by my toilet. I can't believe we're talking about this. Well, whatever. Or the what are the Marvel Universe ones and the DC ones, the Who's Who. I tend to look at those and just kind of read about characters and like when their first appearance was. And those aren't worth nothing, so you know, they can stand to get some backsplash. But whatever. Funkoff loves comics by the toilet, so who doesn't? Maybe that can be one of my shows, comics by the toilet. So thanks for the idea, Funkoff. You know me, I'll probably run with that. Escargo T80, how's it going, man? That's a pretty cool name. I like that. Escargo T80. Let me show this book right here. Mockingbird #1. I don't know. It was only $1, so I bought it. So Mockingbird #1. Is that any good? Probably not. Oh my God, Lady Miss Hustle just joined the live stream. I can't believe it. This is a dream come true. Give me a minute to catch my breath. Okay, I'm doing pretty good. Can you see Lenora in the background, Lady Miss Hustle? I literally bought that because of what you said. That's really I could not end up losing that and not showing it in my sneak peek videos because I was afraid I was going to lose your viewership. So I was like, I'm going to spend the $9.28 it cost, and I bought it, and now it's in my possession forever. Let's see. She sees her. That's good. That's good. Lady Miss Hustle, we're just showing some books, and I'm trying out this live stream thing for the first time. And I'm trying to be as entertaining as possible, which to some of my friends and family is not very much at all. But some of the people out on YouTube, they like what they see. So whatever. I don't care. Star Wars #1. That's kind of a cool cover. That was back before they superimposed other characters into the movie, which was a horrible mistake. Oops. Sorry. I got this one, Star Wars #1 from Dark Horse. This is just a small New Hope series run. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth anything. Probably not. But it was 50 cents. So that's cool. Let's see. Hey, we got Joker. Joker's in here. That's awesome. What's up, Joker? Fantastic. And we got Jason Smith. That's cool. I see him in the chats all the time. And as soon as I jump into the chats, he's on there and is like, what's up, Bueller? So, hey, Jason. And Evan's there. He's got the longest name in the chat. So congratulations, Evan. You got the longest name in the chat. Evan, I watched some of your videos, man. They're good. I like them. I really enjoy them. The Uncanny Kyle Waka. Hello, man. Look at all these people coming out of the woodwork. 18 viewers. We're setting records. We're disappointing families. We're keeping it real. Okay, here's another book I picked up for 50 cents. Blackest Night #1 JSA. This is one issue of a 3. Is this any good? You tell me. I don't know. And I got this one just because I like the cover. Gomez, comic collector. He is in the house. What's up, Gomez? That's awesome. I got Swamp Thing. Look at that. DC Comics. This is number 102. Kind of cool. Andrew, what's up? JSA sounds good to me. Yeah, JSA does sound good. Well, that's awesome. All these people, I can't keep track. Swamp Thing, number 12. Not a huge Swamp Thing guy, but some of the artwork in them are kind of cool. I've never really read the story and stuff, but did you guys ever see that old Swamp Thing movie that came out in the early 80s? God, that was just the worst. It had that little pig dude in it. If you haven't seen it, spoiler alert, don't waste your time because it is hard to watch. Here's another one here for you. World's Finest, #1. Pick this up for 50 cents. Very cool. I got Catwoman #1. Can she get a tighter bodysuit? I don't know. You tell me. Jesus. Give me a break. Catwoman #1. That was a classic. Shout out to Don. Yep, we all shout out to Don. Jason Smith. Miss Hustle, that's a beautiful book. Which one are you referring to there, Miss Hustle? I'm behind on here. Hey, it looks like old man gamer Chris. What's going on, man? How you been lately? Then I got Infinity Inc. This is number 20. This is a Tom McFarlane book. One of his early McFarlane. I think it is. I'm not 100% on pretty much anything that I say. So, what are you going to do? But anyway, I think this is an early Tom McFarlane book. These are really cheap to get. I got these other Teen Titans. I just like the this George Perez stuff. What is this, number 3? That's kind of cool. Oh my God, we got 20 people in the live stream that I just figured out how to do about 20 minutes ago. Unbelievable. Thank you guys so much for being in here. This is kind of a cool Friday night thing. None of us have dates, apparently, on Friday night. Big surprise. The comic book community not exactly hitting the clubs on a Friday night. Let's see. Here's another new Teen Titans. Number 4. Or, I'm sorry. It's Thursday night. God, that Memorial Day weekend just totally screwed me up on the days. Am I the only one? I can't keep track. When you don't work and have like a real job, you lose track of all time. You're like, you don't know what day it is. And when you don't have anything to wake up for, that's the same thing. So whatever, right? Oh man, the chat is just going off like crazy. I don't know if that's a good thing. I think it is. That's awesome. Jason's there, Funkoff's there, Don's there. I got this Superman book, number 41. I just got it because Joker was in there. And apparently Joker is cross-dressing, which is awesome. All-inclusive here at Comics with Bueller. Cross-dressing Joker is a good Joker. Comics Addiction, how's it going? Were you in here before? I don't remember. My memory is not very good. As I get older, I get dumber. This one's kind of cool. This one will have a glare because it's kind of made to have a glare. This is Superman 166. Look at that one. That's kind of cool looking, kind of cartoonish, but whatever, right? I like shiny things. That's kind of shiny. Look at all you guys connecting and bonding all as one in a chat of make-believe space. That's amazing. Then I got The Kingdom, number 1. This is the, I don't know, one-shot thing. Very cool. What is this? The Alex Ross cover. Is that right? Is that an Alex Ross? I'm still learning all my artists of the current era. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. Jason says he has an interview at the post office coming up. That's pretty cool, Jason. Good luck with that, man. Just go in there and kick some ass, right? Miss Hustle still. Miss Hustle says, I love shiny things too. Hey, Miss Hustle. Yeah, another thing that me and Miss Hustle have in common. Will it ever end? I don't think so. So there's another Alex Ross book. Everybody loves Alex Ross. Superman Kingdom Special, one shot. That's just fantastic. Very cool looking cover. kind of is. It reminds me of the scene from which Superman was that? The one where he goes to the bar and gets drunk. Superman 3 with Richard Pryor. But like Clark Kent and Superman fight each other at like the junkyard and stuff, and then like Superman's choking the other Superman, and then the other Superman just vanishes. I don't know what that was all about. Very poor writing. I got some Hulk books. I can never show Hulk books on my live or on my comics, coffee, and comments videos because it's green screen. And if I show the Hulk books, you won't be able to see him because he's green. So I can't show any Hulk books. Evan, you like the coffee and comics one? Yeah, I do too, man. I think it's nice. It's the funny thing is, out of all the ones that I do, that's the hardest one for me to make because it's I got to do all the green screen. I go through all the comments and stuff, pull the ones I like, and put it all together. So I mean, it takes me a while to put it together and stuff. And I'm working on the green screen, and I found that the lighting makes a huge difference. So I'm working on my lighting so the green screen looks a little bit better. But yeah, I like those. They're nice, and I like that they're on Monday morning. I think that's a great time for that, because people are starting their work week. The people who do work, I don't work. But you can get up and make yourself a coffee and watch the comics, coffee, and comments, and they are longer videos I like to make. I usually only like to make like less than 10-minute videos. I tried to cut it down, and every week they seem to get longer, so that's not happening. But let me show you some Hulk books. This Hulk 181. He's battling a robot thing. I think that's a tractor, John Deere tractor. I don't know. Here's a Hulk 203. Those look pretty good. Hulk 208. Did I say 181? No, I don't have a 181. I have a 180. I have a 183, I think. Is that close enough? No, I have a 185. Oh well, right? Comics Addiction says your vids are great. I have time for quality vids. Well, you know what? Thanks, my friend. If that's directed to me, I'm assuming it is. I try to make fun and somewhat entertaining videos. I don't know. It's when I first started doing this 3 months ago, I did basically the look at my book, type thing. And it was just me putting books in front of the camera and talking about them. And honestly, I got bored with that really quick. And I just about said, I ain't going to do it no more. And then I came up with the idea for the pet peeves video. And I stepped in front of the camera. And I really enjoyed that, and it kind of just took off from there. And I just had some ideas. And it's just a matter of executing those ideas for the videos and just trying to do some stuff that's different. Because, I don't have a lot of like huge key money books in the show. So I kind of try to give you a reason to watch my videos other than the comics, and maybe I can put a smile on your face, So hopefully if that's what I'm doing, that's awesome. Here's a 222. Thank you for being a friend. Incredible Hulk. Kind of cool. It's got little kids right there. Uncanny Kyle Walker. Love all that Marvel when Marvel was great. Uncanny Kyle, I don't know if you watched my. I did an interview with Jim Shooter at a Comic-Con last month, and he was great. And he gets a lot of flack sometimes. Some people don't like him. But I'll tell you this: the guy was extremely friendly, and his name is on 20,000 books. He wrote Secret Wars. He had a big part to do with the black costume, and it just goes down the line. And my interview with him was only about 20 minutes long, the video I put out. But really, I talked to him, and I'm not kidding, for about 2 hours. And I could have talked to him for the whole day, and he was more than happy to talk to me. And he's actually coming back into town, I think, later this year. And he gave me his number, and hopefully I will be able to sit down with him again and ask him some other things that I wasn't able to ask him. Just a great guy. And the nice thing is, if you watch that show on Netflix, that new the Toys of the 90s, or Toys We Grew Up With, they have some new season, and they cover the Transformers. And he's in that episode, and he's talking about everything that he had to do with the Transformer Marvel comic book. And the funny thing is, he told me all that stuff when I talked to him last month, and I didn't really think anything of it. And he had mentioned to me, oh yeah, I think I'm doing this show for Netflix. And sure enough, that's what it was. So just a great guy. And when he was running Marvel, they were making some, they were just doing books, but they were making money, and they were putting out some pretty great stuff at the time. Marvel is doing their own thing now, and it's great. I'm not going to criticize what they're doing now. It's a business, and they got to do whatever they need to do to make money. But some things aren't how they used to be. Let's see. You want to know why I'm wearing an Adidas hat? It's because my mom bought it for me. And, I'm the youngest out of 11 kids. So I will be totally honest. I get a lot of stuff like this that my mom likes to buy at Ross. And I don't know if you've heard of Ross Dress for Less. I'm pretty sure she has a golden shopping cart there, because like if you go to her house, her attic looks like a Ross store. So she gets a deal. And yeah, my mom bought it for me, so that's why I'm wearing an Adidas hat. So there we go. 11 kids. Yeah, Jason. So 11 kids. So both of my parents were married multiple times. They weren't satisfied. So wandering eye, wandering something else. So yeah, there was kids I'm from the middle marriage, and they both remarried after they divorced, and they both had a marriage before. And so I don't have any siblings that are direct. They're all like either half brother and sister or step brothers and sister. And if you put them all together, there's 11 of them, and I'm the youngest. And I am the fattest, which is just fantastic, and the tallest. So being the youngest has its advantages. I was the last one to disappoint my mom and dad. Okay, so let's show another comic book. This is the Incredible Hulk, number 223. Look at that. That's Bruce Banner there hanging out, and then Hulk's all hulking out. We have Incredible Hulk number 225. That's kind of cool. Close up of his face. Let's see. Kind of. No, not really similar. Let's see. What do we got going on here? Papa was a Rolling Stone. Yep. Oh, wait. It must be the hat. My bad. No problem. We got this one. Hulk number 226. That's kind of cool. Very cool. He's beating up a statue. He might be in Louisiana or something like that, and he's taking he doesn't like the Confederate statues, so he's just hitting it and he's knocking it down. So there you go. I don't want to get political on here. That's a whole nother story. I got Incredible Hulk number 227. Look at that. He's holding on to some dude. He's going to bash him in the face. Miss Hustle says, I don't know what's going on in here. I don't know what's going on in here either. You know, well, I'm just making stuff up myself, so I don't know what you guys are doing. Here's Hulk number 230 hanging out in the cornfields. Very cool. He's looking for the children of the corn, and he found the farmers. Here's Hulk number 236. Very cool. Awesome. I don't know. That one really didn't do anything for me. Gomez, is that your main character, Bueller? Hulk's. I like Hulk. You know, he's pretty cool. I have a lot of Hulk figures and stuff. I don't know if I have a favorite, a main character. They're all great. You know, let's be honest. That's why we love comics, because of the variety of the different characters and everything that they can do and all their backstories. So to have a favorite one, you know, it's just a little too hard to do. But he's definitely up. He's probably in my top 120. So he made the list. This is Hulk number 240. He's on fire, burning desire. Very cool. I'm just going to grab some other books I got sitting here. Ouch. These are Hulk miscellaneous books that I have. Uncanny Kyle, love those mutants. Yeah, I like mutants. They're awesome. You know, they got mutated powers and all that good stuff. Yeah, well, top 120. So, you know, top 120. Let's see. Okay, so we'll show some other ones here. We got Hulk number 1. This is, I don't know. I've never opened. I don't know what this is. Is that the Hulk? Bruce Banner? Yeah. Number 1. Top 420. Gomez, yeah, top 420. Evans asked, he says, are the rumors true? Is Jeff a major My Little Pony fan? So Jeff is, he's a fan of many things that you would be surprised that he is a fan of. He doesn't mind My Little Pony. He loves, and I am not joking, he loves Pokemon Go. He's gonna kill me for saying this, but he drives around in his truck looking for the little Pokemon things to catch all the time. He actually got in an accident. He ran into somebody because he was on his phone driving, looking for a Pokemon. But yeah, he's a bigger Pokemon fan, and you know, but yeah, he likes My Little Pony as well. So that's a great question, by the way. What else am I missing in here? I'm probably missing all this. A brony, yeah, I would say he's a brony. You know, like I said, he likes that Pokemon Go, and he plays a lot of that. What's that game that everybody's playing? Fortnite. Yeah, he plays Fortnite all the time. He loves playing that, and so I'm just gonna tell you guys. But if you guys are on Xbox, and if you're curious if you ever want to play with him or whatnot, you know, his gamer tag it's so stupid. It's Jacket 24/7. It's just, you know, come on, Jacket 247. That's his gamer tag. So feel free to friend him on Xbox Live and send him a message or something. That would be awesome. He'd get a kick out of that. Is he definitely a brony? Yeah, yeah. Squirtle? Yeah, he likes the Squirtles. Shout out to Pikachu. I don't want to get into this Pokemon thing because I don't know anything about the Pokemon. I leave that up to Jeff. Huey Comics, how's it going, man? Nice to see you in here. Huey Comics. Very cool. Look at all these people. No dates tonight. Right on. Right on. Don the Comic Book Junkie have living dead dolls. I don't know. Do you have, is that you? You have living dead dolls? The Uncanny Kyle wants to know how big Jason's brony collection is. It's probably massive. I mean, we're talking, just buckets and buckets load of My Little Ponies. I'm gonna show another book. Hulk #2, Abomination on there. Very cool. John, you do collecting? That's awesome. Why am I drawing a blank on those type of figures? Oh, okay, I got it. Never mind, I got it. Gomez likes Kanye better. Wow, that's a bold statement to make, man. But to each their own. Here's Incredible Hulk Night America #3. That's kind of dumb looking. Not very good. Here's #6. That's also kind of dumb looking. Oh well. It's nice to see Don in here. I haven't talked to him as much as I have lately, so it's kind of cool to see him in there, Don. Hopefully everything's going well and buying some more books. Here's the Ultimate Hulk Annual #1. That's kind of dumb looking too. Here's a Warbound. That's cool. Here is Enigma Force, Incredible Hulks. Is that anything? I don't think so. Dark Sun. I don't know what that is. Here is Savage Hulk #1. Is that right? See, all these books are from the time when I wasn't collecting, and I'm just buying them right now in massive quantities. Just, a long box at a time type thing. So, I mean, there's so many books out there that I don't know like any values of. One of the reasons in my 500 subscriber contest that I just started, one of the things in there was I asked what your best find is, or best steal that you've found. And from the people who have left me comments on it, I'm finding books that I had no idea that they were valuable. I was like, oh, okay, because they came out during a time when I wasn't collecting. And sure enough, I go and I look and I have that book. And it's like, okay, yeah, it's sitting right there. Because before when I collected, all books were based on, the first appearance or a writer or something like that, and now they're based on that, but they're also based on like a variant cover or a movie coming out or a TV series. So it's a little different. So all the variant covers and stuff, I have no idea which one is which and which one is valuable. And that just kind of goes with the territory. Here's another book. Look at that one. Hulk, World War Hulk #2, limited series. That's probably a variant, right? I don't know. Here's another one. That's cool. Are these any good? You guys just tell me and that would help out. What am I missing out here? Chat's just going crazy. I can't take it. It's like all the popular kids are talking about me, but they won't let me sit at the table. Does Hulk always wear purple pants? Not when he takes a crap. That's the only time I could think when he doesn't wear his purple pants. Let's see. Gray Hulk works for UPS ones. Oh, that's cool. Power Roll number 27 is my best. That's awesome. Yeah, that Cap one. I like that one. It's a World War Hulk. Is it? I don't know. I don't even know. You guys, that's the thing. I don't even know about these books. I got them, and it's like, it's any good? What is it? I got to do some research. I got Indestructible Hulk number 1. I think I showed that before. Can't keep track of the ones I've showed. Gomez says Hulk is awesome. Hulk is awesome. How do you guys feel about that? The other Hulk that's out there. The I don't even know. I think it's Cho. Am I right? It's so I was watching a live stream tonight, and they were talking about the diversity or whatnot that Marvel was trying to do or doing a while back, and they changed all the characters and stuff. And Miles Morales, and I think everybody was new. A new Thor. Thor was the girl Jane Foster and stuff, and then a different Hulk. And you know what? I think I don't mind them changing or adding new characters, but I don't like them changing existing characters. And it's kind of the synergy between the movies and the TV show and the comic book store, to where it doesn't make any sense for them to do that. As far as a financial thing. If a little kid and his mom go see Thor at the movies, and they go to a comic book store and they want to buy a Thor comic book, and they look at it and it's Jane Foster on the cover, and the kid's like, "That's not the Thor I just saw." So on the business sense, on that side, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know why they did it. The characters might just be fantastic, but I wish they would have lined it up more with their product that's in the movies and on TV, and with the same product that's in the stores. That makes a lot more sense. Well, great. Imagine if Hulk was on a special mission with Valkyrie to retrieve Thor's Berserker belt. That'd be cool, right? I don't know. What's a Berserker belt? I don't know. Here's Indestructible Hulk number 3. That's kind of cool. Here's number 4, and this is, I think, Bruce Banner, if I'm not correct. Is that Bruce Banner, or is it the other one? I don't know. Here is number 5. Cool. These books are stacking up here. I gotta move them to make room. Oh, I had my grass. Look at all you guys talking. That's awesome. This one's really cool. This is Indestructible Hulk number 6. I like that cover. Trying to pick up the hammer. I could do it. I'm, what do they say? I could do it. Whatever. And then here's number 7. And guess what? Looks like you did it. Picked up the hammer and threw it at some dude. So that's cool. He's worthy. He's worthy. That's right. Worthy. And here is number 8. And Thor's in there with him. The real Thor and the real Hulk. Not Jane Foster and not the Cho guy. I don't even know if that's the right name. If I'm not saying the other Hulk's name right, I thought it was Cho. If it's not, I apologize to you other Hulk fans out there. And I got Marvel Superheroes number 63, Hulk, and Kazar. Nobody likes Kazar, let's be honest. There you go. Kind of cool. Set these down. Uncanny Kyle said, Jason, you must be super old now. That's too bad. Jason is a grandpa. And Jason doesn't agree with that. Jason says he's 23. My child is only 14 years old. Or no, I'm sorry. Jason, not 23. Jason said 43. If you were 43 and had or 23 and had a 14-year-old child, you might want to call somebody. I'm just grabbing some random books to show you guys. Don said it'll be 47. I don't think, Don, you're not 47, are you? You're messing with us, right? Shout out to Jason Smith for being a grandpa. Well, being a grandpa is next thing on probably my life list. My kids are in their 20s. My daughter is 22, and my son turns 21. They're both in college right now doing their thing. They're awesome. They're away right now and stuff, and they're going to be in town at the end of next month. And I hope to do some videos with them and put them in there. I know they're going to hate it. I don't care. They're my kids. What are they going to do? But hopefully you guys will get to meet my kids, my daughter and son. My son, he actually does YouTube. And so he keeps deleting his channel, though. I don't know why. He put out a music video just recently. And let's just say I liked it. And it was fun. I'm proud of him. He's doing what he likes, so that's what's important. Don, you're 47 now. Well, I'm gonna be 43 in July, so you're older than I am. This is uncanny chat. It is an uncanny chat, man. This is getting out of control. I can't keep track. Everybody's congratulating Jason to being a grandpa. Jason, that's. I feel for you, brother. Let's show a book. Okay, here's the Infinity Countdown, Prime #1. Who cares, right? Whatever. There you go. Here's Countdown #1, Infinity Countdown #1. That one looks a little bit better. Kind of cool. What was that? $5? Yep, $4.99. And I got a bunch of these. This is actually one of the things that's in my grand prize. Infinity Crusade #1. Jason says his daughter won't be dating till she's 40. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Infinity Prime is a good book. Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, I haven't even looked in it. I'm so far behind on my books, so I wish I could give some type of opinion on it. But I will take your word for it, Geeky, because you are a man of honor. So I believe you. Let's see. We got Infinity War #2. Look at that. They're all fighting each other again. That's kind of cool. And then #3. That's going to be a great villain to see in the Marvel movies someday. God, that'll be nice. Hopefully it's in a good Fantastic Four movie. You enjoying that series? Yeah, down the road, I think I'll probably spend some time with it. Here is #4. Infinity War #4. Infinity War #5. Shooting that guy. Probably not going to work out. And why is everybody picking on Jason? Is it well deserved? It's probably well deserved, Jason, when you think about it. Miss Hustle, are you still in there? I know you like giving Jason a hard time. Here's Infinity Gauntlet number 1. This is a different one. I don't know. I don't know enough about these books. Oh, Miss Hustle's still there. She's just sitting back, relaxing, watching her favorite punching bag just get hammered in this live stream. Infinity Gauntlet number 2. That's pretty cool. This is another Infinity Gauntlet number 2, different series. I think this is the only one I have of the Infinity Gauntlet series. You guys see that okay? Yeah, probably. One of the things to show. I mean, I got tons of stuff. I'm just grabbing stuff. You guys aren't even paying attention to me. You guys are just chanting, which is just fantastic. I'll have to put all these things back in order. All right, we're going to go with some Invaders. Invaders number 2. Look at that one. Yeah, number 2. Green. Anything else here? No, I don't know. Invaders number 6. That's kind of cool. Captain Cold Comics. Did I say hello to you, Captain Cold Comics? I don't remember. If I didn't, I apologize. And welcome to the stream. Let me go up here. I think I saw someone else too. Matt Kaiser, hello. How you doing? Have we talked before? I can't keep track. If you haven't subbed to my channel, go ahead and do it right now. Because what else are you going to do? I don't know. And everybody sub up everybody, whatever. They always say that. So I'm just saying the same thing everyone else says. But you do what you want to do. I don't care. Captain Cole, comment, hello, thank you, man. Thanks for taking the time to watching my first live stream. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but it's trial by fire here with Comics with Bueller, and it only gets better from here. Invaders number 9. Look at that one. It's got that one guy on it. That Spitfire. Here's some Spitfire. Number 12. Spitfire Invaders. Are these Kirby covers? No. Here's number 13. Gollum Strikes. He was he got bored in Lord of the Rings, so now he's invaded the invaders, and he's looking for the ring. So you never know. Okay, what am I looking here? Gomez said, but I do love comics. I don't know what that's referring to, Gomez. But since your name is Gomez Comic Collector, I would assume that you do love comics. So awesome. Obviously, I'm jumping into that conversation, not knowing what's going on. So whatever. Oh, man, look at all this stuff. Let's see. It's amazing, Bueller. Thank you. Amazing. And now y'all be easy. Does that mean that you're leaving, Jason? Is that, who are they going to talk to? Who are they going to, you're like, you guys ever watch Park and Recreation? One of my favorite shows. There's that guy in there. They call him Jerry, and they just give Jerry a hard time the whole show. Jason is the Jerry of this chat right now, and be nice to Jason. And Ken and Kyle said it's fun, Bueller. Nice books. Thanks, man. I'm glad you're having a good time. I know I am. Evan Invader 7, First Union Jack. Did I have number 7? No, of course not. God. So I want to. I was going to do this before on this contest. If you guys are listening to me, this is kind of I wanted to coin a new term in the comic book lingo, and I was going to do it in this contest, but it was just too hard to explain. So bear with me. I'll try to. I was going to have you guys show me your buns, and what I meant by show me your buns, and if I did do this, the buns are the two books that you have in between the book that you want. Like Evan said, number 7 of Union is the first Union Jack and Invaders. So the buns would be 6 and 8. And, like if you're looking for the, like first Deadpool, which is New Mutants 98, the buns would be 97 and 99. So I was going to do the contest where it was called Show Me Your Buns, and that's what that would have been referring to. But I thought it would just be a little too confusing to describe, so I went with something else. But if you guys think it's cool, maybe I'll do it next time. Yeah, Miss Hustle, I said show them the buns, but not like the butt. The buns like in the hamburger, like where the meat is, and then the buns. Those kind of buns, not the buns that that Sir Mix-a-Lot talks about. That's another channel. Comics Edition says, "Okay, show me some buns." I can't think of any right now. My buns at the moment, it'd be Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe again, 1 and 3. Now, see, Geeky gets it. That's awesome. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So, show me the buns. Like Hulk 181. Everybody wants. Or is it 181? Yeah, I think so. But 182 and 180. That would be the buns. That'd be kind of cool. So, for you guys that are in here right now, I'm going to kind of tell you that on my next episode, God, this will be fun. My next episode of the Comics, Coffee, and Comments one on Monday, there is I got my hands on, was it Amazing Fantasy 15, the first Spider-Man? So, AF 15. So I have... I got my hands on one page of the book, and it's was graded by CGC. It's just one page of the book, and I think I'm going to show that on the next Comics, Coffee, and Comments episode. So if you guys are getting a little inside scoop, and if you guys see that on there, I have one page, so I'm collecting AF-15 one page at a time. Because that's what we do here in the trailer park. Okay, Invaders 14. The Patriotic Dude. The Crusaders. Very cool. Look at that. What are they fighting? They're fighting the Nazis. Well, that's not a Nazi symbol in the comics. What about chocolate cinnamon buns? Those are buns. Those are good buns. Miss Hustle says no, cinnamon buns. Oh my God. 180 is the cheese, 179. There you go. Doomsday Comics. What's going on, man? He's a big Dallas Cowboys fan, which is awesome. The Cowboys are really cool. They got that kick-ass stadium with like a big screen that's like the size of a basketball court, which is just fantastic. Cinnamon Twist 2, very cool. Cinnamon Twist. What am I missing here? All these people comment buns for hustle. That's all. Hashtag buns for hustle. Come on now. So if you guys want to see that one page of Amazing Fantasy 15 on Monday, let me know in the chat here. I will show you the one page that I have. If not, then I'll just wait until I get another page. But like I said, it's graded. It's CGC graded, and it's sealed in the case and everything. And it's one page of Amazing Fantasy 15. Kyle says yes, he wants to see it. Okay, Kyle. So that's one for yes. Like I said, it'd be on the Monday thing. So I actually don't have it here. I have to go pick it up. Let's see. I got Invaders 15. Invaders 15. Nobody cares. It's all right. We got Invaders 18. Gomez says he stays away from cream-filled anything. That's probably a good way to live your life, to be honest with you. Anything with cream inside of it, just stay away. Captain Cold, no thanks. Pass. Ryan's in my live feed. What's up, Ryan? Fellow Northwesterner. He's a great guy. I haven't got a chance to meet him yet. I'm looking forward to down the road. He's a lot of fun. He's on with Comic Tom 101, and those guys are great. That's like it's a great show. They cover some great stuff. So if you guys haven't checked out Comic Tom 101 and said hello to Ryan, make sure you do it. He works at a hotel right next to where the Ace Comic Con is going on. I'm not going to go to that one, Ryan. I thought about it, but from what I hear about those Ace Comic Cons, it's mainly it's a lot more Hollywood type thing. You know, I might be wrong. If you've been to one, let me know. I'm not sure, but it looks like they have like a whole cast of the Avengers movie going to that Comic Con. There's another one that's going on called that Toy and Geek Fest in Washington. Are you guys going to that one? I might. It's right during my family reunion, so I don't know if I'm going to make that. So I don't think my next con will be until I'm trying to do the Boise one in July at Wizard World because they invited me to come cover that event. And then obviously I'll be at Rose City because that's our big one here in Oregon. And that's a great Comic-Con because that's an actual con in our area that has comic books. The other Comic-Cons don't have comic books, which is just freaking ridiculous. Give me a break. Comic-Cons with no comics. Pet peeve number 4. Okay. Invaders 19. And Hitler's making an appearance. I found him. He faked his death. God, you know, seeing Hitler on these books, I don't know how I feel about that. You know, it was a common thing back then. And he's on a bunch of Captain America books. But, you know, it's just interesting. Huey's Comics, I'm in you're a Southern Oregonian. Are you still there in South Oregon or whatnot? I don't know. Or have you moved on? What experience? What's that? I still need to go to my first con. Miss Hustle hasn't been to a con yet. So every girl deserves to go to a ball. Every one of them. And Miss Hustle, your ball will be the next con or the first con that you go to. You'll love it. They're a lot of fun. There's a lot of guys that live in the basement hanging out there, and a lot of them smell. And if you can get past those two things, you'll be just fine. So it's awesome. Huey Comics, right on, man. We got a couple Oregonians in here, and we got a Washingtonian. Is that right? Is it Washingtonian? Ryan? I don't know. Is that what they call him? Sure. So I don't know. Hey Ryan, if you're listening, so that one dude from PGX got back to me, the actual owner guy, and he wrote me back, and he was like saying if you want, he told me he would do an interview down the road eventually with me. So you know, if that's the case, if he still decides to do it, you know, I might have to enlist a little help from you guys, which would be great. So that'd be awesome. So I talked to the other guy from BGX, the guy that quit, and you know about that. You know, that's how Tom was able to get a hold of him. So it's kind of cool. did Mario than Batman. Are you talking about cosplay, their comics edition? Dressed up as Mario and Batman? Gomez dressed up as a dog catcher. Electra is an excellent choice. People will ask for pics. Yeah, Miss Hustle has a thing for Electra, so she would make a great Electra. So I think she should go with that, or Vampirella. That's a good one. Honestly, let's just be honest. If any girl's gonna do cosplay, most girls, they should probably do Vampirella. Whatever. Uh, let's see. I got some other ones here. Doesn't look like Jason's here in the chat anymore. Poor Jason. You guys gotta be nice to that guy. Maybe he deserves it. I don't know. Here is Invaders number 21. It's got Toro on there. Toro. Look at this one. We got number 22 Invaders. Couple of them right there. Look at that. Melting through stuff. That's awesome. Let's see. Miss Hustle. You really should. Huey, you go to the Rose City. I was there last year. God, it was so good. There's so many books of that con. It was just going to the Rose City one last year, and then going to Wizard World this year. It's night and day. It's just ridiculous. For one, the Wizard World, and I don't want to talk bad because, like I said, they invited me there, and they're inviting me to another one, and it was fun, and we had a good time. But there's literally no comic books there, and there's so many comic book shops in Portland. None of them had a booth at Wizard World. Not a one. At Rose City, every single shop has booths and multiple booths. It's just wall-to-wall comics and all the other stuff too. Let's see. Take two of these and call me in the morning, Miss Hustle. Let's see. So, Miss Hustle, are you going to a con? Do you have one planned? If you said that, I might have missed it. But if you are, that's kind of cool. Huey says he doesn't bother with Wizard World. Yeah, it's a different experience, and it's definitely a more for the Hollywood. I want to see celebrities and get an autograph and spend $100 to look someone in the eye for 2 seconds. Whatever. But I remember when Wizard World came the very first time to Portland. That was awesome. Our first con that we got, it was just my first con, big con, never going to. I used to do the old ones at the Memorial Coliseum in Oregon, and those were a totally different experience. But when Wizard World first came, that was a great con. And ever since then, they've kind of faded away from the comic books and gone more into the sponsorship and the Hollywood and they got the Mike's Hard Lemonade stand and the Verizon Wireless and State Farm stands. And, if that's their business model and if that works for them, that's great. But it's not for everybody. Miss Hustle says, I'm not ready to go yet, but Niobe Comics is trying to get me into going, so you never know. Right on. Well, I hope he's able to convince you. Comics Edition says he's excited for Anime Expo. That's cool. Evan says Jason Smith and Miss Hustle should go as Adam and Eve. Just don't take a bite out of the apple, okay? Come on. Geeky says he's got both MCS con and another smaller one in Stockholm. That's cool. God, I'd love to go, to a different country and, experience that and different comic book experience and stuff. I was watching some video of a guy today from Australia, and he had like an Australian variant of that Action Comics 1000. That was really cool. I'd love to have something like that. Let's see. Ryan's making some overnight hotel coffee, and he just wanted me to know. So, I mean, is it good coffee, or is it in a pre-made pouch and you just throw it in that machine and there you go? Or do you got to take a little bit of time for it? I don't know. Why don't you make some waffles? That's what you should make some courtesy waffles there. Invaders. I should show another comic book. Invaders 32. And we got Hitler on the cover again. Why are they giving Hitler so much screen time? Come on. Screen time. Definitely the pouch. Yeah, I knew it, man. They just use the pouches. One of my sister, she travels a lot, and every time she goes to the hotel, she always steals all the little Keurig things in the room. Every day she takes them all, and she never uses them, and then they replace them the next day. And so she gives me all these the K-cup things, which is kind of cool. I never have to buy them. I get all my coffee for free, guys. It's just fantastic. So here's Invaders number 25. They decided to go to Egypt, and they're looking for the Stargate. I don't think they're going to find it. That guy looks like he's from Stargate, doesn't he? That's cool. You guys Stargate fans? I'm a huge Stargate nerd. Richard Dean Anderson. That's his name, yeah. Seattle's Beast. Best. I call it Beast. So they claim that's cool. I got an LOL Hitler from Youngsta Fam. I'm pretty sure that phrase has never been typed in a chat room before. So Youngsta Fan, you might be the first one to type in LOL Hitler. Huey, you're heading out. If you're already gone, I'm sorry I missed you, but if you're still there, thanks for coming in and joining my first chat live stream. I'm just learning how to do this. Thanks a lot, man. And we will definitely meet up at the Rose City Comic Con. I'll be there the whole time, so it'll be a lot of fun. I might be working at a booth. I don't want to be. I actually want to cover the event for them. I'm still trying to get my press pass for them. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do it because I've noticed that once I've gotten one, and then when I go to fill out the form for a press pass, it always asks what other events have you covered. I can now actually list the events I've done, and they're much more willing to give you the press pass. So that's kind of cool. Shout out to Vietnamese coffee. There's a coworker that drinks Vietnamese coffee with Red Bull. So I don't know what that is. Is it just coffee from Vietnamese style? I don't know. Evan, fill me in on this, man. I'll grab some books. It's nice because I just got all my books just laying around me. Vietnamese coffee will wake you up in a second. That's kind of cool. It's kind of like Comics Addiction. I do that. I showed you my cold brew coffee. That stuff is very potent. It wakes you up. So that's pretty cool. I don't know what the taste is of the Vietnamese coffee, but I'm sure it's not bad. Okay, so we got Avengers number 127. I'm actually showing a book now again. That's cool. Number 127. It's got Thor on it and the Avengers Vision. This one's beat the hell. This is a 164. It's got a freaking sticker on the thing. On the book itself called Future Dreams, which was a local place here in Oregon. They were just the worst. We got Avengers 200. It's a nice looking cover. Very cool. Here is 212. I gotta change these bags. They're looking pretty raggedy. We got Avengers 213. Very cool. And we got Ghost Rider hanging out with Iron Man. He's got a headache. Look at that. Look at this. This is my favorite thing about this book. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends on NBC beginning September 12th. Oh, man, I missed that show. Dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm talking about. This Comic Thomas has lots of sticker removal videos if you're trying to get that sticker off the cover. You know, I watched some of his removal videos on Instagram and stuff for some of the other things, and you know, that's why I like your guys' channel so much. Is because there's so much information that you guys give out, like tips and all that stuff, and it's kind of like it's almost like watching a news channel with comic books, and I really like that. You know, obviously we're at the type of things that we do are kind of two different ends of the spectrum. I mean, comics are related, but you know, mine's more of a slapstick type thing, you know, and you guys are much more focused, which is just awesome. That's why I like it so much. Here's Avengers number 219. They're all out there in space. Looks like some of you are leaving, which is fine. I'm starting to get a little tired, but I'll keep going for a little while longer. And Ryan just gave me 2 hearts. And as 1 heart wasn't enough, he had to give me 2. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate it. We got Avengers 220. Very cool. And I got this one, and this one's also beat the hell. But this is a cool cover. Avengers 221. I like that one. With the invisible, I like how the picture for the invisible girl. It's just there's nothing there. You know, that's funny. I get a kick out of that. Very cool. Okay. This is gonna be the last books I'm gonna show you guys, and then I'm gonna call it a night and cry my sadness away as I go lay my head on my lonely pillow. We got Iceman number 1. Kind of cool. You know, I always liked Iceman. I think that would be a pretty cool power to have. All my drinks would be cold all the time. That's awesome. Here's number 3. Iceman. Comics edition. He's leaving us. You know what? Thanks, man, for coming and being a part of my first online chat or stream. I was just going to test this out, you know, for like 2 minutes to see how it works. And then everyone started jumping in. So I decided to go longer. So thanks, man. That was awesome. I appreciate it. The Uncanny Kyle, great show. Thank you so much. A few more books. Here's Iceman. I don't like that one. I don't even show that one. I don't like it. Evan says support for Bueller Live. Thanks, man. This will definitely be a new thing. I wanted to do something because that you guys are probably that reviews from the Batcave. They're doing a live show tomorrow, and they asked me to be on it, and I'm tied up tomorrow, so I'm not able to be on it. I got an email from tonight and stuff, and so I'd like to be on it. I'll probably be on it down the road. And honestly, I just didn't even know how to do a live stream, so I was a little look like an idiot trying to figure it out. So that's why I was doing this tonight. But I might be on that live stream down the road. But I want to do a live stream with Jeff. just and just put him through the ringer and just have you guys bombard him with just random questions and see if he cracks. It'll be a lot of fun. So, okay, Iceman number 1. This is the 3 more issues. We're just going to show you the mini series, and we're going to call it good. Anyway, look at that. He can make his own skate ramp. That's cool. Iceman number 2. That's awesome. Miss Ursula said it would be cool to see live with them. Yeah, I want to both him and Taylor. Just so you guys know, more inside information for you guys on my first live stream. Jeff and Taylor are brother and sister. They are not my kids, but they are actually brother and sister. Jeff is the older brother, and Taylor is his younger sister. They're great. They're a few of my favorite people in the world, and they're more than happy to, do these videos and stuff like that. So anyway, inside information for you guys. Some of you guys already knew that, but Jeff and Taylor, Taylor's the one that does the sign language. They are brother and sister. And this is, I did this the other night too. I went and watched some of my old videos with them, and I wanted to, because Jeff never talks. But the funny thing is, Jeff has actually said more words than Taylor has, which I found kind of interesting. It's because Taylor's always doing the sign language, and she's usually just saying hello and goodbye, and this is fun, and that's it. Jeff has actually talked a couple times, so it's kind of funny. I don't know. All my guests, they don't say anything, so whatever. Iceman number 3. Nice. Pink cover, very cool. Got the X-Men on it. Miss Elsa says she seems so nice and she's really beautiful. Yeah, she's Taylor. She's great. And, she's like 6'1", and she's married to this guy Casey. He's a good guy. I give him a hard time. I call him her starter marriage husband. So whatever. What's he gonna do? But she's great. And Jeff, he's 6'8", and he's 400 pounds. He's a big guy, so that's a big part of the big family over there. And Kyle, bye Bueller, see you chat. Thanks Uncanny Kyle for watching the stream. This was awesome. If you guys are make sure you participate in my 500 sub contest that's going on right now. You can make a video, that would be great. But if you don't, and just do, you can just leave a comment. I made it so everybody can enter, give everybody a chance to win. So please enter it. It's great. I like giving stuff away, and I need some more room in my bedroom because it's getting too packed in here. This also says her dad was 6'7", so I'm used to tall people. Yeah, that's pretty tall, man. That's awesome. Don says, awesome live show, my man. Hey, Don. I asked you the other day if you were doing any live shows recently, because I always like watching your live shows, and I don't think you've done them for a while. If you have, I've missed them. I apologize. But Don, it's great. It's I always like seeing your books and hearing what you have to say. So thanks for jumping in here and joining my first live stream. My first of many more to come, maybe. I don't know. Probably. So thanks, man. I appreciate it. Last book, Iceman number 4. Look at all these skulls. This is a fun. I love these. What is it? 1985, 85. In the mid 80s, had a great run of books that were just the limited 4-issue series books, and they were easy to get. And a nice little self-contained story that you didn't have to just like go after all these other books that are connected to it. So I like they did the Nightcrawler one that was around the same time, and the Hawkeye one, and the West Coast Avengers. So I always like those little 4-part series. All right, I think we're gonna call it a night. I'm down to 10 viewers, so half my audience is left. It's like the second half of American Idol, and nobody watches it. So that's all right. Guys, I had a great time. I'm going to figure out how to turn this off. Can you guys give thumbs up in live chats? I don't know. I think you can. I don't even know what those things do. Does anybody really know what the thumbs up does? I don't know. Does it really matter? I don't think so. But if you want to give me a thumbs up, you can. So, anyway. Ryan, I gotta get back to work. All right, man, you get back to work. This was great talking to everybody. Miss Hustle says it was nice, Bueller. It was fun. Thanks for sharing and hanging with us. Thank you, Miss Hustle, Lady Miss Hustle, for hanging out with me. I feel much more connected than I did before. It's like I can reach out and just give you a high five. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. This was a lot of fun. Don't forget to enter the contest. Thanks everybody that's in here, that's left. Don, Ryan, Miss Hustle, Uncanny Kyle, Evan, if you're still there, Comics Edition, Youngster Fam, everyone, Huge Comics, he left, Gomez, Doomsday, all that good stuff. Okay, guys, have a good one. We'll see you later. I guess. All right, bye.